What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It is the only sports podcast. That's right, the only sports podcast. I'm Will. That's Casino over there. How we doing today, Casino?
Doing great. Doing great. I did not have a mental breakdown before the show, and that's why the reason we're late. We're doing fantastic.
Yeah, Casino only was on the longest phone call of his entire life,
Hey, it
but
was with my mother, so fuck off.
I mean, that doesn't change what I said. It was still very long, but that gave me the perfect opportunity to just go through. Okay, there's some episodes where it's like it doesn't matter if you're listening or watching, it's pretty much the same show. This show, if you can, watch the video version of it. There's a video version that's going to be available on Spotify as well. There's going to be on YouTube. I don't know, 2,500 memes and videos about the Dianna Russini and Mike Vrabel drama. I love it so much. As an Eagles fan, this is Christmas. This chick
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
For 2 years has been saying all this AJ Brown shit. Every other reporter is like, what the fuck are you talking? What are you talking about? Where is this coming from? She's going on all these shows like, trust me, I know it's happening, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, what, how, what's the source? So then it comes out, Casino, that the source is, oh, she just might be banging the head coach of the team. She keeps consistently saying
she might be. She might be. Allegedly.
Yeah. Everybody always just goes on vacations with their a random guy and is just seen canoodling.
He was not on hands. No, she was on vacation and she was there with other people, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're not too far. I'll come say hi." They're friends. Why can't people have friends?
Well, the funny thing is, both of them have come out and been like, "Oh no, we're in Sedona with other people. There's like 6 other people here." Reports from the people there have said they haven't seen a single other person.
Yeah. So who are they asking? Who are these reports from? People that are not even around? There's like
that's her entire reporting. That's how she reports. She's around one person, and she's this person of the NFL who's winning awards for her journalism. Without further ado, Casino, these are in no specific order. We're just going through them. Sometimes X is 99% of the time X is the worst website on the planet. 1% of the time it is by far the best website on the planet. It's filled with the funniest, best people of all time. And these type of stories are when it happens. So let's first, I'm not even joking. This entire time I've started talking about this, I've been scrolling. This is how many things I have to show. I've not reached the top yet. I just reached the top. So let's start. It's going to just be all over the map. So let's first start. And again, everybody's thoughts on your wife or husband. You see pictures of them at a resort in Sedona, Arizona. Let's see. First, let's just see before we get into the
let me ask you this. Does Vrabel's wife or her husband, do they not know? Where's the report that they did not know that they were going to go and meet each other? Right? Everybody's just like, that's thrown out the window, right? Right? Do we know? Do we know for a fact that they didn't communicate with their spouses? Hey, she's over here. Hey, he's over here. Do you mind if I go see?
Hey, we're gonna hold hands. We don't know. Pool and fuck each other. You okay with that? You cool with that?
I mean, if they got the smoking gun of the photos of them fucking, then okay, then that's one thing.
I mean, I feel like that's a day away. But here we go.
In a day, then we could say it.
So that kid's very happy at what he's saying, at what he's seeing. Kids do indeed rule. But this is talking about how kids are made, which is this. Let's first go. Okay, so this one, a common place to. Oh, there's my emails if anybody wants to send me stuff. That's a common pose for just two.
That's just good photography work right there, man. That's just, you got them as they're going in for their hug.
If you and I
look, they're not even face to face there. They're turning away.
If you and I were in this position and somebody photographed us, we would have to be answering about it on the podcast and just be like, why are you guys hugging like this? That's weird. Why is no one else around? That's weird. Do your wives know about this? And again, you and I would be questioning.
Well, these are the questions I want to know.
Okay, first off, also, whoever got the photographs of this, Sedona is beautiful. And they really capture the beauty of Sedona in these pictures. I mean, you take them out, you just take them out, and that's a great picture. So next up, let's go. Oh, no. Okay, so this thing's so small. There we go. Okay. So again, by the pool, where are the 6 other people?
They're in the hotel room or they're elsewhere right there. I mean, that's just that's very set just on those 2.
So in this photograph montage already, we have 2 pictures of them fully hugging, fully clothed. Then we have another picture of them lounging by the pool together.
Yeah, well, they're in the pool. They're in the pool. It's Sedona. It's hot.
Vrabel and Russini relaxed in the boutique hotel's pool and hot tub after breakfast. I'm sure it was after only breakfast. Okay, now they move from the pool to the hot tub. Again, Sedona.
Do they know that they had breakfast, or is that just the time of day, right? Or is that just the time of day?
Oh, no. Okay, so that's the pictures of them together, Casino. Now, what is it? Now let's get to the memes, because the memes are...
By the way, I just want to throw this out there. I'm just going to play devil's advocate until we see a smoking gun.
Oh, I know. All you Patriots fuckheads are just like, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Our scumbag organization has no...
Well, did you see? Did you
look at what happens in our organization?
What I tagged you in on Facebook?
The Patriots
the Patriots organization. You should go check that one out while you're doing this. It's pretty good. I tagged you in a few things on Facebook, which was funny.
But some of them might be on here. All right, let's go to the first one. So this is again.
Well, I don't trust any of these guys. They're all idiots. They all
this is her. This is her.
Yeah,
this
I understand.
Is the one with. Okay, so let's watch what she has to say. In just, I'm sure a clip that's taken out of context, has nothing to do with actual life.
Correct.
I want to give you one more chance to address this. It happened earlier in our program today. For those of you who weren't watching, Dianna Russini said this.
And I think we all do weird things when we're in love, and we overshare and overpost. And look, he's getting married to a beautiful actress. I'm married to someone average. I don't post a lot about him. If I was married to someone beautiful, I'd overpost too.
Now this
it's a Freudian slip. It just happened.
Photos of Diana's husband here for everyone to see, so you can make some amends on national television.
That doesn't look like Vrabel. That does not look like Vrabel at all. That does not look like Vrabel at all.
He sent me a text segment, not watching because he actually works for a living, and he said, "Good luck today. Be great on Get Up." So the guy's got a heart of gold, and here I am on national TV killing him. Look, we're average together, but he makes me above average because he married me. So I am so sorry. I need to really stop killing my husband on television. I'm going to be divorced by Christmas.
I think for all of us,
maybe Christmas
on the show today. And I wanted to make sure that it.
Okay, so that one. Nothing like on national television, just being like, oh my God, like, of course they're posting about the person they love. Like, they're not married to an average slob like me, a guy that looks exactly like Mike Vrabel, like acted like she's like now banging Tom Brady, or I don't know, fill in the blank for another attractive football player. But it's just, I think we all do weird things when we're in love. We overshare and overpost. I'm married to someone average. If my wife said that on national television, I'd shoot myself in the face and send her a picture of it. Like, dear Lord. And then I would also be like, man, I sure hope my I sure hope my wife isn't. Oh, this next one is so good. This one says, this one says, that one was by Joe Kinsey. This is by Ghetto Gronk. Drake May. Coach, the Seahawks look pretty tough. What's the game plan? Mike Vrabel and Dianna Russini somewhere. Now, this one I have to turn off the music because it'll get copyrighted, but the video does it enough. Just imagine, what is it? Just imagine romantic music playing. And she's just, it's just Natalie Portman. I don't know the guy. Oh, Christian Bale. They're just running together. They're just, and again, in the context of being like, Coach, the Seahawks defense is killing us. Please help. And, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Again, this is for Eagles fans. This is Christmas Day. So this is from Cozy Bryant.
This doesn't mean that the Eagles trade is not going to happen.
She's such a reputable source. Such a reputable source. We'll get to that. Not the first time this has happened either. We'll get to that. So this is from Cozy Bryant. So Vrabel was having an affair with Russini, who was
alleged affair.
That's true. Alleged, who was cheating on her Eagles fan husband, and he was feeding her info, trying to lower the price on AJ Brown, which Howie Roseman already said he wouldn't do. Howie Roseman sent Big Dom to track them and drop the photos. That would be fantastic. If it was discovered that Big Dom was the one that got these photographs, I would love that. This should be a major scandal. Patriots organization being Sneedy cheats again. Also, think of the organization. I don't know, Casino. What did the owner get caught doing?
Did you not see? Okay, go find what I sent you.
I will do it
like right now because you could. It's kind of topical. It's kind of topical with exactly what you're saying right now. But again, until I see a smoking gun, I don't know what we're talking about, man. That just looks like two friends right there.
You and I are both married
and holding hands, getting ready to just have a nice hug. Oh, it's good to see you in Sedona. Yeah, come on now.
Also, Kenyon Butler says ESPN is terrible and I hate ESPN. Yeah, I 100%. Completely agree. It's gone down the tubes. For this reason, they hire people like this who have no credibility.
The only things that are good about ESPN is Pardon the Interruption, and before that was Sports Nation back in the day with Colin Cowherd and Michelle Beadle. Besides that, ESPN, I'm not a big fan.
No. So as a married man, Casino, this is hard to see because the words are a little jumbled, but it says, ladies, if you saw a picture of your husband with a woman like this on a work trip, what would you do? We need answers. So this is the question. Your wife with not colleague potentially, but a person in your same field who you're on a work trip, your wife, somebody takes a photo of your wife with a person in their field. What do you do in this situation?
Nothing. You know why? Because I've already told her that, hey, I'm going to go meet my friend, and she knows them. And because we have a good marriage, and we're talking and we're texting, and I was just letting her know, I'm going to go see my friend. And she knows them. We're all trustworthy. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
I'm so glad this is the Patriots organization and not like the Panthers organization, because then we would both be killing her. But this devil's advocate you guys have to play. I don't have to play.
It's all alleged. There's no smoking gun. It's all alleged.
Okay, well, this is, again, I'm sure a clip just taken out of context. So this is Dianna Russini on the the Dan Le Batard show.
Words to me. He's an Eagles fan. And I'm like, this can't be a thing. Like, I don't want to be the household that is shaped by the result of a football game. Like, A, grow up. B,
what about a household that's shaped and bent into a pretzel by a football coach? Is that the household that we want to be? I know she can't answer. That's just a rhetorical question.
You're a father. I don't want our children having a culture where mommy and daddy's tone in this house is based on the result of the Philadelphia Eagles. Who cares? So stupid. And my husband said 2 words to me. He's an Eagles fan. And I'm like,
that's a weird thing to say. Again, doesn't want the household shaped by the father being invested in sports. What about the mother being, I don't know, what's a different word for invested? Involved with a football team? Kind of team head coach. I mean, what's worse, Casino?
Being doing her job. She's doing her job, and it just so happens that she was doing her job in Tennessee, and now she's doing her job over in New England. Like, it's just a thing. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
I think when.
So now let's again, her marriage is being called into question. So let's just look at her opinion on marriage. So here we go. Again, all these things were said on nationally televised things
Yeah, she needs
when
to
she was just asked regular questions.
just low key. She needs to shut the fuck up.
Again, Dan Lebatard show again. Here we go.
I remember thinking because I think when men propose, that's their wedding day. Like that's when you guys are all in. It's not really all in for us yet. I think for women, the actual wedding day is the moment. So, I mean, Kev was all down for it. I was the one that was very skeptical. I was like, oh, I don't know. And at the time I was working at ESPN, and I remember I was still working. And so the night before my wedding, I'm making calls, and I had a phone interview set up with Jimmy Garoppolo. And I remember Jimmy was great. He made like a funny joke, like, "Hey,
she's already married
wedding,
to her
you sure you
work.
want to do this?" And I'm thinking, like, of all the people in my life that I'm going to talk to the night before my wedding, the one guy my dad wanted me to, or my mom wanted me to marry, was Jimmy Garoppolo, and he's calling me. Like, this is a sign. I of course did not marry Jimmy Garoppolo. And I think Kevin. I remember thinking, like,
okay. For her sake,
imagine the roles were reversed.
Jimmy Garoppolo is just a gorgeous man. We've talked about that. Like, he looks like a quarterback of a football team. He's a handsome man, and she's just doing her own reporting. Man, she's just reporting. That's like, I mean, hey, that's like
imagine.
That's like if Ryan Gosling called up you or I, right? If he called up you or I before our weddings, we both question, right? Or Ryan Reynolds. We both talked about how we love both of them.
Man, the night before my wedding, I didn't know if I wanted to marry my average wife. So then I get a call from Sydney Sweeney, and she's going, "Do you really think it's going to happen?" And I'm going, "Well, I mean, you're not letting me motorboat you, so I got to go with this pig I have on the side." Like, that's essentially what she's saying. Like, am I taking insane pills? Like, again, none of this goes reported. None of this goes mentioned. Nobody ever watches this clip in the history of the world. If she doesn't keep saying this and then just being this contradicting person who's just like, my husband, I mean, what an average piece of shit. Anyways.
Let's play this. Maybe she's thinking there's more into this than there actually is. But Vrabel's just being honest about it. And, he's telling his wife, hey, I meet my friend, and I love her. She's great. I'll go hang out. It's okay, honey. Like, we're great. Everything's good.
This one is from Riley, RISOB on Twitter, on X. Dianna Russini trying to figure out how much the Patriots are willing to give up for A.J. Brown. I mean, this clip pretty much speaks for itself.
100 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive. Increasing grip by 7%. You're locked in. Thank you for over 160 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive.
I mean, it's the memes are immaculate. This one has already became I've seen this used in many other contexts. This one is already a Hall of Fame tweet. Dianna Russini at the owners meeting getting anonymous sources,
so hard,
quote unquote. So here we go.
That's already sounding great.
They came in so fast and so hard, and these guys knew exactly what to do. Let's go. Come on, get in. Let's go. Blah. They came one right after another, not at the same time. They don't want to come at the same time. They had to come right after each other. They didn't have any room. They came in so fast and so hard, and these guys knew exactly
we're still going, Casino. We got more. Again,
that's fine. I mean, you can put all this alleged stuff on there. It's totally fair. Totally fine. I'm fine with this. This is great.
This is also from Ghetto Gronk. If that's how Dianna Russini was getting info, what is Adam Schefter doing to get his sources? And then it's maybe the best clip of all time. Because we know on this show how much I just absolutely cannot stand Adam Schefter. So
none of us can. I don't think anybody can, man.
No. This is we're going right back to a longer clip, Casino, because this says good friends Dianna Russini and Mike Vrabel during an interview at the upcoming NFL
I mean,
draft.
no, they don't even think they're good friends. They're probably great friends, man. They've known they've known each other since Tennessee, man. Come on.
That's true. They look like great friends.
They are great friends.
Help? Yeah. Get him wet. Now just let the clay slide between your fingers.
Anytime that I see this clip, all I can think about is the episode of Community where they go to pottery class. If anybody does the scene from Ghost, you fail.
Oh Lord. This is from Shark Memes. It says Dianna Russini's husband waiting in the car while she follows up on a story. And it's that picture of Tiger Woods.
Poor Tiger, dude.
Let's keep going. Exclusive. Chris Collinsworth and Patrick Mahomes caught holding hands together at a hotel in Sedona, Arizona. I mean, this is it would be as shocking as this, which again is not shocking at all. Now, here's the one. Let's talk about. I did not know this because again, when all the
Did
Dianna
you even
Russini,
sleep? Did you sleep last night?
I literally did this all in the last 30 minutes because my algorithm knows what I like and it serves it to me hot and fresh. But this is from Kay, Real Mama Eagle. Again, the Eagles fans, just chef's kiss. I salute you all. This is again Christmas Twitter. But this says I wouldn't be on her if there wasn't past allegations. Even if she does report things accurately at times, her credibility is forever questionable. So then I said, wait a second, there was previous allegations with Dianna Russini, and apparently there was because Black Sports Online reported Wednesday that Jessica McCullough, the wife of Washington Redskins general manager Scott McCullough, accused ESPN reporter Dianna Russini on Twitter of exchanging sexual favors for information and of being her husband's side chick. So again, also, I don't know, would that also make it why she also hates the Eagles? Connections to the Commanders? I don't know. But also,
accused, not confirmed.
That is very true. Again, this is all allegedly.
All allegedly.
Miss McCullough on this was August 30th in 2015. Dianna of ESPN, please tell us how many BJs you've had to give to get this story, and did they laugh at you before or after? She said, I absolutely think if the Redskins have a losing record by the bye week, changes will be made. My opinion, not responding. So then she's responding to that one. And then it says, Miss McCullough responds and says, I'm pretty sure this info is coming from my husband to his new side chick, Dianna. It's confirmed. So
it's at first it says, I'm pretty sure. And then it says confirmed. Which one is it? Come on now. Now pick a lane. Pick a lane. See, now you're just making yourself look like a fool. Just pick a lane. Pick a lane. Maybe you're just unhappy in your marriage. Come on now. Pick a lane.
So now
all I know is Vrabel's very happy. Vrabel's very happy. None of this. It's all alleged. He's just friends with Dianna. Like it is.
Well, also the thing with Dianna or the thing with Mike Vrabel is he's been married for 27 years to the same chick.
He's very happy. Very happy. And guarantee he has got a very open relationship with his wife, saying what he's doing and where he's at, and who he's doing. I mean,
I'm sure,
what he's doing.
Well, I mean, let's look at these two interacting together. So let's see. Let's see if we can see any sparks fly.
Is there something outside football that drives Mike Vrabel nuts?
Yes, people when they leave their carts in the middle of the parking lot and they don't take them back to the cart return.
That's a good one.
And then the people at Starbucks that park in the handicap spot and go in there and try to get their order from the mobile order.
Who aren't handicapped?
By no means handicapped. No, I look in the dash and look.
Question.
And then I
agree
wait
with both of
and
those
then I approach them.
Wait. So
and I say things like, why did you park here? One person would be like, I'm with DoorDash. I'm like, I don't care. That's unacceptable. And then there's the mom that's going to yoga.
This
and
isn't
she's
funny.
rushing because she's
Nothing's
late. And I'm
funny.
like, this is ridiculous.
If there was a way you could actually punish them, what would you do?
I wish I had a boot. That's a great idea. I would boot their car, just like a mobile
Okay,
boot.
so see,
That said,
obviously,
I parked in a handicap
okay,
spot,
she's
and I'm
into
not.
him. I can get on board that she's into him. He's just answering a question from a reporter.
Hey, hey, Mike Vrabel, if you were to cheat on your wife with a reporter, I mean, just hypothetical, who would it be? Like, would you make it so they could park in a handicap spot because you would knock the bottom out? Or how would you approach it, Mike Vrabel? How would you want AJ Brown on your team? Because I can get you AJ Brown on your team.
Yeah. I mean, he would just be answering questions. He would just be answering questions, bud.
Well, I mean, she's a reputable source, right? Everything she reports sourced, and she has her sources. So this is from Raiders reporter Mitchell Reyes, who says Russini during the NFL Combine reported that Max Crosby told her he wanted to play for who? Oh, Mike Vrabel and the Patriots. That's funny. Every free agent is somehow from her linked to Mike Vrabel and the Patriots. The Raiders reporter says, I can tell you, I know he wants to play for Mike Vrabel. He told me before. That is what Dianna Russini is saying. So the reporter went and just asked Max Crosby about it. Max Crosby said, my source tells me Max never said that, and Crosby's team tries to avoid Dianna Russini because, quote, she lies a lot. Huh. That's weird that she lies a lot and we are constantly getting reports of her lying, and yet she's on ESPN and Dan Le Batard's show and all these other shows where she's just saying shit and there's no sources, there's no information backing it up, but yet everybody takes it as gospel. Hence why we've been in a 2-month AJ Brown to the Patriots. Yeah, I would also, if my wife was if my side chick was a head coach of an NFL team, yeah, I would also be reporting that all the NFL players want to go to my side chick's team. Like, why wouldn't I? Why would I report?
Well, I mean, in the AJ Brown thing, like, it just makes sense. Patriots are looking for a number one wide receiver. They have the space, they have the cap space, they have the availability. Why not? Like, it doesn't seem too far fetched, right? Come on. Now.
This says Eagles fan pulling Russini's receipts after being told they were delusional for months. And this is exactly how I feel. Vindicated. I feel maybe I'm about to start crying. It's just a lifetime of achievements. It just, I'm actually going to strike the same pose. I can't. It's.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Can you please, Casino, a standing ovation, please?
No,
please.
I'm not getting out of my chair.
Thank you. It's truly, vindicated. I kept going on the show being like, what is happening? What are we doing? This one you're gonna love, Casino. This says just two friends sharing NFL insider information. It's the scene from Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Mac picks D up just by her vagina. It's great. It's great. A couple more.
Oh, that was so great. He's like, you can't do that.
This is from Cantaloupe FF. Great name. This is Dianna Russini describing her own husband.
Oh gosh, I love that scene so much.
Let's get ready for this. Dianna Russini describing her own husband.
Pretty boy. A bitch. Soft. Overrated. Pretty boy. A bitch.
So again, it seems like, she's thinking more into it probably than Mike is. Because, Mike's got a great relationship. He's a great coach. He's a great person. So
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, let's hear from the horse's mouth what they had to say. So this is from page 6. After obviously all these pictures came out and the reports came out, the Mike Vrabel said, and I quote, "These photos show a completely innocent interaction, and any suggestion otherwise is laughable. This doesn't deserve any further response." Absolutely. I'm using that for my wife the next time she questions me about anything. I'm just going to say, honey, what are you talking? Like, this is a completely innocent interaction. Well, so what if you just saw me and a woman similar to my age who has constantly talked about how much
everybody else is cropped up. I
want
to see the wide range of all those photos. Give me the
we
wide
got
view.
a shot of whole Sedona with them little tiny people in the frame. There was no one else within.
They were going to get another drink or hors d'oeuvres or something. It was breakfast time.
Dianna Russini says the photos don't represent the group of 6 people who were all hanging out during the day. Like most journalists in the NFL, reporters interact with sources away from stadiums and other venues, which is true. So where's the other photos of the 31 other head coaches she's interacted with? I don't see any of those. That's weird. Maybe because those head coaches are, I don't know, with their families or wives or not around skanky NFL reporters. I don't know. Again, I'm just saying. Also, it's like thank God she's never had, misconduct things in the past. Alleged. I know everything's alleged. NFL memes. This is from NFL Hate Memes Casino. And it's a thing you're gonna love because it just says the Patriots way. And it's just, let's see. Yep,
well,
those are all Patriots.
That's essentially, yes, that's what I sent you. I sent you that.
Oh, okay. So see, I
sent you that. It's pretty much, they're just in different order. But yeah, like Aaron Hernandez is
this
up in the top left,
and this photo is so great.
Yeah, Diggs is in the top,
him just
top
staring
right.
at her. And also
he's about to be interviewed.
Well, again, this is also because when it's
also,
2 dudes.
Hold on. Also, the Robert Kraft thing, that there was no proof. There was no video footage. There was no proof. That was all alleged. Come on now.
I think if there was video footage, whoever saw it turned into like that scene from the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark where their skins melt off and they get sucked into the box. But this is
or the Holy Grail where they drink out of the wrong grail and they just melt.
That's whoever saw Robert Kraft getting jerked off. That's what happened to them. But when it's 2 dudes saying something like this, I want to make it clear. As a married guy, I would have the same vitriol for a guy cheating on his wife that I would for a wife cheating on his guy. Again, I don't cheating across the board, especially when you're married. I have zero tolerance for cheating across the board. I have zero tolerance for because I've always just been of the mindset of just fucking break up with me. Why do I give a shit? If you're going to cheat with somebody, you'll be like, hey, I fell in love with somebody else. I want to go bang somebody else. I'd be like, all right, see you later. And then I would peace out.
Right.
Like this thing.
So just to make it clear, obviously I'm doing the devil's advocate because I'm trying to save Mike Vrabel here and I'm a Patriot fan and whatnot, but I'm with you on this. Hope everybody knows that. I'm just doing this for the show and I'm being goofy. Just throwing it out there. But Mike Vrabel, he's innocent. I mean, you might get me on Dianna, but
Code 237 says, I thought Vrabel had no dick. Why is he trying to smash? I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to scissor. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Just some sexual activity is definitely going on. But dear
Scissoring
Lord,
timbers.
This one, I mean, again, the amount of when this happened, the amount of old tweets and old video clips that popped up of her saying like disrespectful shit about her husband.
Yeah,
it's
that's not
astronomical.
That's really not a good look, dude.
So let's go to this one. Old tweet that says, Dianna Russini, I tossed and turned all night and I finally decided, again, talking about the Washington Commanders, which is ho-hum. The Washington football team is going to stun the Seattle Seahawks and win 5 in a row. Fernan S3J says, you need a boyfriend. Dianna Russini, I tell my husband that all the time. Again, at this point, she had been married for 3 minutes. Like, it just
so obviously she's unhappy. She's She's unhappy. She's thinking more into like that wonderful interview that you had. She asked Vrabel a question. He's answering. Yes, she's giggling, and it wasn't funny. He's being serious because I hate those things too. Like I absolutely hate those things. Like put the shopping cart away. Don't park in a handicap unless you unless you need it because you can't use your walker or whatever it may be to go from far away. You want to be closer. I get all of that. And I agree with Vrabel. So, and it's not funny. So for her laughing at that, that's on her. That's on her. Vrabel, all he was doing was answering a question honestly and truthfully, and that's what it
is. So next up, this says Patriots players. Hey, it's the first day of camp. Where's coach? This says Mike Vrabel.
Just that sound was great.
That's it. Just that. It's
and for those who are just listening, that sound is exactly what you think it is.
But no nudity because we're a family show here. This says this is by NFL memes. It says Boston sports coaches when it comes to cheating on their wives after losing in the championship. And it's just I'll probably have to take that clip out because of the song, but it's just, and I finally ran out of memes unless I refresh and find something literally within, I'll literally refresh and see. Okay, here we go. This is a new one. Report, Dianna Russini and Mike Vrabel were both in Arizona for the NFL competition committee meetings in Phoenix before being photographed at the Ambiente, I don't even know if I said that right, Ambiente Resort on Saturday, March 28, 2026. According to eyewitnesses, and photos published by Page 6 on April 7th, the two were seen having breakfast at 10:30 a.m., with no one else.
Where's those photos?
Before spending an hour.
Where are those photos? Where are those photos?
So they had breakfast at 10:30 a.m.
Allegedly, alone.
This is not alleged. This is reported.
Where's the photos of it?
This is reported. It doesn't say allegedly. It says reported.
Okay, reported, but there's no. I want to see proof. Where's the photos of it? Where's
Tommy Callahan. Tommy Callahan on X. I trust you with my life,
I'm
sir.
reporting that there's a meteor coming down to the earth right now. It's true because I reported it.
Nope, you're not a reporter. I don't believe you.
And reporters are always true.
April, unless you're Dianna Russini again. So they were having breakfast at 10:30 a.m. before
Allegedly.
spending an hour in a hot tub and later dancing and holding hands on a private rooftop bungalow. If my wife is ever with another man in a bungalow, it's over.
Where are those photos?
I don't care if it's on a rooftop and it's a bungalow, we're getting divorced.
That's fine. That's fair. Where are the photos?
Russini and The Athletic have clarified that she was on a hiking trip with a group of 6 friends while Vrabel was visiting the area following a scouting stop at Arizona State. Both parties have firmly denied any rumors of an affair, labeling the photos as misleading. You know how photos are misleading when you hang out with somebody from 10:30 in the morning all day till you're dancing in a rooftop bungalow at night together? You know how that's always
I've
misleading?
never seen those photos of the rooftop bungalow
You
at night.
and I have been friends
Where are the photos? Where are the photos of the breakfast?
You and I have been friends for 20 years. There's not, I think I can count on one hand how many days fully together we've spent from breakfast till night. And none of that has ever ended in us dancing in a rooftop bungalow. And we've been friends for 20 years.
It's ended up with us dancing.
Not in a bungalow and with our clothes fully
in a barn.
Oh, but that's at a wedding. Again, a wedding where if you see pictures of us at the wedding, there's 200 people around us. If this is to be believed, and we
our
saw
wives.
If we saw Corey Purdue says, has it ended up with scissoring? I mean, Corey, honestly, at this point, give it 20 minutes, and I'm sure that'll be reported by the Athletic. But so they said,
reported by the Athletic.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Both
does take
parties,
about 20. It takes a little long, maybe 30 minutes. It takes about 30 minutes for me to get to your house.
Well, apparently these photos came out March 28th. So we got picked. We have to release our photos on the 16th. The 16th of April. I'll post pictures of Casino and I scissoring on a rooftop bungalow. So finally on this says the photos are misleading and taken out of context while dismissing the speculation as laughable. Russini maintains that meeting sources in public settings is a standard part of NFL reporting, and the league has stood by professional nature of their interactions. So again, if this was professional and you were in Arizona because of the competition committee, show me the other photos of you in the pool and hot tub and dancing on a rooftop bungalow with one of the other 31 NFL coaches. That is it.
No,
that's it.
That's fair. But show me those photos of just those two. Until I see those photos, it's all alleged. I mean, come on.
You know what? You can get
these photos. All right, now realistically, now devil's advocate aside, and me just being real and whatnot here. Where are those photos? Like, if you're reporting,
I'm sweating.
If you're reporting, you need, and you say that, where are the photos backing that up? If you've seen it and you are able to see it as a reporter, and you already have these photos, you should have the other photos. You should have those other photos.
Yeah,
like that's just me. Like, as a reporter, like if I was a reporter, that's what I have a problem with journalism is people say this or that or this or that, and then you have certain photos that are out or whatever topic it may be, but then the things that you are saying that would be nail in the coffin kind of things, dancing alone in a rooftop bungalow, that right there, okay, all my fun rebuttal, like that would be a stamp on all of that, right? That this is happening. Where is that photo? You said it's happening. It's reporting it that it's happened. Give me that photo, and then then I'll stamp that. All right. Again, and I'm being fun for the show, and I like this rebuttal, and I'm being a Patriot fan. But as just I have problem with reporting on any topic, not even sports. If you say this or that's happening, and you see that it happens, how do you not have the actual video?
Where is the photo with these 6 other friends? You went there with 6 other friends.
That's fine, and I am agreeing with you on that.
Guess what?
Let's
We're going
see those
43
photos.
minutes. Keep going. Let's keep going. Here we go. My ghetto grunk. This says Travion Henderson.
But you're right. So hold on. You're right. Like Vrabel or Dianna, they should, if they have photos of those other friends, they need to put those out there. But also with the reporter, you saying that these other things happened. So where's that breakfast of saying it's just those two? Oh, maybe you can't because the picture might be with those other guests, right? And it doesn't work with the reporting that you're doing. And you're saying that now, you have this rooftop dance bungalow thing going on. Where are those photos?
A private rooftop bungalow.
Okay.
Private.
Yeah, it's a nice hotel. It's probably going to be private because not every guest can go up there. But let's see that photo. Oh, maybe you can't because maybe those photos have the other people in them, and you weren't able to get one of a clean shot of just them. Throwing that out there, that's a real thing that reporters need to make sure they do. If you're going to say this happened, show us the proof that it happened, because then it actually is just, okay, do I take your word for it or not?
We might just transition from a sports show into a gossip show, because I really feel like my performance on this episode, we could just play that LeBron.
No, you've been great. No, you've been great
again.
And I think that my devil's advocate has been okay. It's been okay considering, I'm trying to take a stance against something that is very.
This is actually a good, legitimate question. Corey Perdue says, if this came out next week after the playoffs started, do you think this is even an actual story? I think, what is it? I think this is a perfect time for this story to come out, because it's right before playoffs start. It's right before the draft. It's in the middle of kind of like the dead zone of sports before we're in the real dead zone. This is like the pre-dead zone. Yeah. So if this came out next week, nobody would talk about it because we'd be focused on other sports, but also maybe it would still be talked about because NFL is king and it's more important than all the other sports.
Yeah.
So but it's also came out perfectly. It was like chef's kiss that it came out almost immediately after March Madness ended, because now
they know what they're doing.
Yeah. So this is by Ghetto Gronk. Travion Henderson cooking up a Bible verse tweet about adultery.
That's good. That's You're gonna have to get rid of that. But...
yeah, I have to end it, but it's
again. All right, well, we can get going on this all day. Obviously, this is not a good look. And Dianna, you need to stop talking about your husband in such a poor manner. Like, dude, like just that's bad. Like, that's bad. Even if you are having an affair, you need to stop that. Stop bringing that kind of personal shit into the media like that. That is, nobody's asking for you to do that. You're just doing it. Like, that's not good. Like, if you're going to bring family into it, like, do it, do something like heartwarming. Just recently, right? Dianna Orlovsky, right? That whole thing, right? You saw that.
What?
With his son Madden and all that, or the whole Eagles
We're not
thing?
trying to be wholesome. Casino, we're not trying to be wholesome. This is a show of debauchery.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And also, Ghetto Gronk is batting 1,000 on this. This says Stephon Diggs coaching
like that,
up.
You better.
Stephon Diggs coaching up Mike Vrabel on how to cheat with his side piece.
Oh God!
And then it's.
That's funny.
It's so good. Again, this is perfect. Let
me ask you this. Let me ask
the
you.
organization.
So here's something funny. All right, here's something. Now me taking the stance off of the whole trying to be devil's advocate thing. What do you think do you think they got rid of Diggs because Diggs was getting too close to Dianna and Vrabel was like, no, fuck you, that's my side.
I mean, it was either he was getting too close to her or getting too close to beating her. So it was one or the other, because dear Lord.
Right, well, let's this was great. Let's move on. We got other stuff to talk about. I want to hit this top 10 list. We need to talk about Michigan.
Let's see but you know what? I'm going through this, and if I see a funny one, I'm just gonna pop it up.
That's fine. That's fine.
I think I found all of them.
In reality, like, all right, this story is just wild, and obviously she's not the greatest, and
those clips are so damning, man. Dear Lord,
dude. Every clip that you posted and just her talking shit about her husband, just oof. Like, those are bad. Those are bad.
As if from your lips to God's ear. This literally said, again, Ghetto Gronk batting 1,000. Mike Vrabel cutting Stephon Diggs so he can be the biggest cheater on the Patriots.
Gosh, you're gonna have to cut out so much from this episode. All right, let's give Mike Vrabel a haircut, and we might be there.
Oh Lord. Also, again, this show will be unedited on Spotify. So if I have to cut a bunch of shit out on YouTube, that's just because YouTube is annoying with all the clips and the shows. Yeah, copyright. So Spotify isn't. It'll be fully up on Spotify. So go watch the video version of this to see all these clips.
Can we please just get out? I don't know how much more I can try to play devil's
all right,
advocate.
last
I'm
one.
Pretty exhausted. This has been 50 minutes of me trying to save Mike Vrabel. Can we just please move on?
This is by NYJ Matt. It says there's a DM, or there's a post from Dianna Russini that says, I miss hugs from 2020. And then there's a picture of Mike Vrabel sitting in the Michael Jordan chair from The Last Dance that just says, and I took that personally. It's so good.
You're having fun. Having fun. You're having a good
I might
time
do
today.
an entire show on Friday just with more shit I found, because this is
it's good. It's good stuff. Let's move on. We have other stuff to cover.
I don't know. My wife also said, "Oh, I would love that." I don't know what she's talking about with "I love that," but she can clarify me in the text messages. Whew, dude, I'm sweating so much. It's
I mean, well, it's hot. It's Vegas. We're starting
whew.
to turn that corner to be hot again. So
I
good?
feel like I've peaked. I feel like I'm in the refractory period.
You climaxed.
Yeah,
You're in the cuddle period.
I'm tapped out. We might have to get that scissoring going early because I need that energy, Casino. But shockingly,
I'm off tonight.
Hey, me too, buddy. Me
Are
too.
you?
I am.
Okay. But realistically, you want to do something tonight?
Actually, maybe.
Okay, well, I'll hit you up after the show.
Yeah. But not scissoring. I've already climaxed today, as we've seen.
No. I mean, it wouldn't be till tonight. So after the show, I'll start calling around for rooftop bungalows.
There you go. And I want them private, and I don't want anyone there, and I want candid photos of us. We're gonna cup our hands because apparently that's what friends do. Oh, she said, my wife said I would love that too, us changing to a gossip podcast. Your gossip videos, they would be so good. Sometimes you're funny. I mean, from your mouth to God's ears. She of all people knows sometimes I'm funny. So well, there you go. To all the people that say I'm not funny, my wife says sometimes I'm funny. So who are you gonna believe? But let's move on to actual sports for the 9 minutes left we have in the show.
No, we got to talk about our top 10 list.
And then we'll do a top 10 list that also has nothing to do about sports. So really, this is just the anything but sports episode. Even though, again, Dianna Russini and Mike Vrabel are in sports. We're just not talking about.
No,
we're not talking about their play off the field. We're talking about their play.
That's been a big story.
Locker room.
I mean, come on. Obviously, that's been a big story. Everybody's talking about it.
I was going to post this as a separate clip, but it would literally just be the entire show. So, I mean, it's just going to be the whole show. Now, Casino, I don't know if you watched or not, but Michigan beat UConn in a game that mattered, and it was for the championship. And instead of talking about that first, we talked about this for 50 minutes. So now let's talk about this game that actually mattered for 5 minutes and then move off it. So what did you think? What did you think of? I mean, speaking of Dianna Russini and Mike Vrabel, Michigan won 69. Nice. To 63 in a game that, again, you and I said was insane that the line was only 6.5 and the final score ended up being 6 points. So those Vegas points setters, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. We're just dumb.
But
maybe we should just be a gossip show. Apparently we can't knock this shit out of the park at all.
No, I watched this whole game. It was a great game, much more competitive than I thought it was. And the thing I was always amazed by when I was watching Michigan games this entire tournament, and the couple times I watched them during the regular season, is not only how good defensively they are, but just how big they are. That was a huge team that had just huge reach that really felt like, when you were watching that game, I was shocked that UConn got 63 points. Because Michigan's
their field goal percentage alone was 31%. I mean, Michigan's wasn't great. It was 38, but 31% in a national championship game.
Where you kind of low-key dominated it too.
Yeah. That's bad. And also there was too many threes. Michigan really held that paint, right? And they made sure nobody got it down low. Yeah, because I mean, UConn 9 for 33 from behind the arc. Like, they were just hoping and praying. They were trying to get it up there and they just couldn't. So, and yes, Michigan, they did get to the line more. They had 12 more free throw attempts than UConn. But you know what? That's just play better defense, play smart defense, and Michigan's defense came through. Like, that's what I told you going into the game. What was going to be the main factor? I didn't think that UConn was going to be able to hold Michigan as well as they did, but they did. Good, kudos, congratulations. But you didn't win. I will forever though thank you and love you for knocking Duke out in the way you did. That was still talk about chef's kisses. That was my chef kiss of the month. Was UConn beating Duke. So congratulations. You guys, you made it there. You knocked off Duke. And you only lost the national championship game by 6. Not too bad. That's a great season. So, and I'm one of those. I'm one of those few people, and I know everybody hates it. You hate it. My older brother definitely hates it. there's no moral victories and whatnot, but dude, there is. Like, that is a good thing to do. You lost in the national championship by 6 points. You upset teams that you weren't expected to beat. Like, well done. Well done. That is hang your hat up high. You go into the next season feeling good.
Yeah, but again, it's college. Most of these people won't be on the team next season.
No, but what it does, you get there, players are going to go, damn, look what they were able to do. I want to go play for them. They offer me some good money. Let's go. Look what they produced. I want to go play for them. So,
website prints. But I will say, what is it? In the Arizona game and in this game, yes, Michigan was dominant. Again, defensively, I really liked just how they were playing almost full court press the entire game and really making UConn work the entire floor. It never felt like UConn had an inch or two of space between any defender.
No, UConn had 22 points in the paint, dude. Like, they weren't getting
I'll tell
anything.
you what, every shot in the paint, it was like contested by 3 Michigan players.
Yeah.
It was every single time they would
field
crash
goal percentage at 31%. You should not be in the national championship game.
Yeah, but I will say with Michigan in the Arizona game, in this game, they shot almost double the amount of free throws in both the Arizona game and UConn game. In this game, they shot 28 free throws. They made 25 of them. UConn only got 16, which, again, when you're watching the game, Michigan was getting away with being really, really aggressive in how they were playing defense. And I'm kind of shocked that they weren't called for more fouls than they were, just because, again, they were so aggressive. They were reaching in, and UConn, again, not as aggressive,
money,
but
man.
still,
you know it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Michigan, I'm not saying Michigan wasn't clearly the better team on the field. They were, but in a 6-point game, in a 6-point game, when you see the disparity between the free throws awarded,
we always talk about that.
But I'm saying specifically for Michigan in the Arizona game, in this game, it's like Arizona, they would have blown out regardless. This game, maybe it would have been a little bit closer. And again, a little bit closer is 6 points.
They made 13 more free throws than UConn. So,
well, and the shocking thing is, with how big Michigan is and how lengthy they are and how they were full court pressing the entire game, UConn actually got more rebounds than Michigan, which is surprising because when I was watching the game, it did not feel like that. Right. It just felt like Michigan, again, just owned the center of the court, and UConn had to work for
and those were all, and almost all of them were, I mean, not almost all of them, half of them were offensive rebounds, but they absolutely dominated that.
Yeah. UConn, again, 22 fouls, Michigan only 13. Again, you watch a lot of sports, you notice that kind of disparity, and you just go, I don't know. I'm not saying Michigan didn't deserve to win. They did. But again, like you said, props to UConn because I didn't think they had any shot. We did on Monday's show, closer chance of a UConn win or a Michigan blowout. And it was closer to a UConn win than it was a Michigan blowout. So
they hit the under.
We were wrong. Yeah. Also, the over under on this game was like 145 or something like that. Not even really close. I mean, close, but not,
not close.
Not as close as.
No, it's not close.
But yeah, it was a good game. Shout out to Michigan. And again, when Arizona went out, I was kind of like,
Same here. Same here. I was so high on them that it kind of just like burst my bubble.
Yeah, but Michigan.
See what I did there? Burst my bubble. I had a little bracket.
Now, Casino, let's go to our top 10 list. We're only going to do yours today. We'll do mine on Monday because, well, we spent 50 minutes talking about Russini and Vrabel.
I mean, we can do that. I mean, we always do that, and then we never get to yours, and then I look like a weirdo, but let's go.
Well, no, because what I want to do is I want to start doing Monday and Wednesday, the same top 10 list per week, and then just do one of ours on Monday, one of ours on Wednesday, and then combine it into a clip we release on Fridays. So that's what we're going to do this week. And then we'll do a second start to one on Monday. So this one, in honor of, we try to keep the top 10 list topical. So something going on right now. The thing that is going on in pop culture was the Super Mario Galaxy movie came out and made like $1 billion. I saw it with my son.
I can't wait
family.
to see
I was going to do a video on it for my movie channel, William J.R. Wilson. Go follow that. But I didn't because I fell asleep for like 25 minutes during the middle of the movie and then woke up. And the movie is such a giant, just things keep happening that I fell asleep for 20 minutes. I woke up and I did not miss a single thing. It was still the same action scene. Still the same things were happening.
Not as good as the first one.
No, not at all. It's just a lot of shit.
Sad.
But so in honor of that, Casino and I thought we would do our top 10 favorite Nintendo characters.
I'm about to go play some Nintendo right after this.
There you go. What was your criteria when developing your list, Casino?
Oh man, my criteria was games I love to play, obviously, and then from there I picked the characters I like to be, or the characters I just thought were cool.
And were you basing it on Super Smash Bros?
No, actually. There are some characters that they have their own game and they also they're in Super Smash Bros, but we'll get into it because there are players, like some players in Super Smash Bros that I like more, but we didn't pick our favorite Super Smash Bros players. We went with our favorite characters in Nintendo.
That's true. All right. So first up for Casino,
I could have done the same thing. Like the Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii. This list would have been completely different.
And also on my list, I still made my list. You and I only share 3 similar characters.
Damn.
So yeah. And one of the characters
you liked my list.
I know. And then when I was putting this together, I was like, this list is shit. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Your number 10 is on my list. Again, I will see on Monday to see who it is. And also I made this completely in Canva. So look at this. Number 10, Fox McCloud.
First off, Fox McCloud. What a badass name. Super dope. I mean, not a lot of characters have a last name. That is such a great name. I picked Fox for multiple reasons. One is I do love the game. Like, his game was really tough, and I hated that game at the same time because you could not save in that game. You had to beat the game or you couldn't finish it, and that always sucked. My best friend, Chris, you know Chris very well. That was the character he played in the original Super Mario Brothers, or not, the Super Smash Brothers. And it annoyed me, and he always looked so cool doing it. And just Fox made the list. He had to make the list. He had to make the list.
But isn't the name Star Fox cooler than Fox McCloud?
No.
I know Star Fox is the organization, but I kind of just wish it was his name.
No.
Or even
I like the distinguish between the two. Fox McCloud, like that is.
Fox McCloud. He is on my list.
So I'm also Irish, right? So the Mick in there is pretty dope. Fox McCloud. It's just he looks dope, dude. He's a fox that is a super cool space fighter pilot, and it's awesome, and he's great.
You can tell Casino's Irish because every time we hang out together and he gets drunk, he always runs up to us and goes, "Kiss me, I'm Irish," and it just becomes a huge problem.
You want to know what's really funny is I actually do have a friend, and her name is Irish, and no joke. Like, her name's Irish, and she is very attractive. And during St. Patrick's Day,
you guys go to Arizona together? You guys go to
used to
Sedona
be a coworker
together?
too. She used to be a coworker too.
You get inside info.
But the years that I've known her, every St. Patrick's Day, and she would wear a pin that said "Kiss me, I'm Irish," and a lot of people didn't understand that her name was Irish, so they're like being total weirdos, and everybody's just laughing. So it was great. It's always great, but yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah. Number 9, because I mean, there's no Segu for this.
No.
In number 9, you have Pikachu, which I have. I think this is where your list starts falling apart for me right after 10, because this
is why it's my list, jackass.
He's not even the best Pokemon. So to be a top 10 Nintendo character, what are we doing here?
I would agree. This is not my
pick.
Okay, not my favorite Pokemon. I do like Squirtle. He's my favorite Pokemon. But
then why is he not on the? This is Nintendo characters. They're both Nintendo characters.
Okay, but now let me get into it because I I like Pikachu in Super Smash Bros. And he's a really fast
Squirtle
character.
is also in Super Smash Bros.
Okay, yeah. Later on down the line, when you have the trainer and all that bullshit, and yeah, no, I like Pikachu. Pikachu's great. Also, I am a big fan of Pokemon Yellow, so Pikachu's great. He was always out. He's one of the fastest characters in the original Super Smash Bros. And he was the only one that I could actually use to beat Chris as Star Fox, who is also a very fast character. So Pikachu made the list. Also, he's just badass because he doesn't need. What I like about Pikachu is he doesn't need other people to basically coddle him. Like, he's a great own character. He's great. He's Pikachu. He's Pikachu. Come on, man. Moving on.
I mean,
shut up. Moving on. This is my list. Move on.
This isn't okay. This one of the 3 characters also on my list, Wario, number 8. And I will tell you this, Casino, spoiler alert, 2 Super Mario Brothers movies so far, no mention of Wario or Waluigi in either, and I feel like it's a crime. How they're not the villain.
By the way, it's not Waluigi, it's Waluigi, you dumb fuck.
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
He's my 7th favorite guy. That's why he's not on my list.
Waluigi.
But it's a crime against basically humanity that neither of these 2 have been in the Super Mario Brothers movies.
No, because Wario is fantastic. I love Wario. Yes. He is such an iconic anti-hero. Like, he is the perfect villain, in my opinion, for Mario. Fuck Bowser. Like, fuck Bowser. I love Wario so much. He doesn't give a shit. He wants to do things his way, and he's just a great character. He's just a great absolute character. I really have nothing else to say. He's fantastic.
You know what? Spoiler alert.
Main thing is because I don't like Mario. I think Mario is actually kind of a piece of shit. So, spoiler alert. So having Wario being the anti-Mario, I absolutely love. It's great. He's great.
The thing I will spoil that is not really a spoiler for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, the after credits scene that you have to watch for the entire credits to get at the end where they tease last movie, they tease Yoshi. This movie, they teased Daisy. Who gives a flying you-know-what about Daisy?
Dude, she wouldn't make my top 50.
She wouldn't make my top 100, and we're skipping over Wario and his brother for Daisy.
I forget that she's a character.
Again, it's what are we doing here? Next up, number 7, you have Samus.
Yeah, she does yoga. Is
this your pervy pick? I don't think.
No, I love Samus. I love the original Samus game. I think it's fantastic. I like that side scroll sort of games. Those games are always been fun to me. And this one is up there as one of the best, maybe top 3 for me. I like the mechanics of the game. Just the worlds of the game is very fun. So yeah, I honestly don't like Samus in any of the Super Smash Bros. But I think Samus is dope. I like the character, and the actual Samus game is super fun to play. I like that type of side scroll.
Yeah, no, I agree. And Samus, cool design.
Super cool design.
It just looks. I mean, you just look at that and you just go, "Yeah, that works."
It does.
Just the design works.
Yeah, the design works. I mean, after that, maybe Master Chief has another cool, full get up design, and everybody loved that. But for me, Samus was the one that I was always been like, that is a super dope mech suit. I love it. Always great.
Yeah,
always been great.
Completely agree. Samus also in the history of Nintendo should have gotten more. Just one of those guys that gets a game every 20 years.
Girl.
It's a girl. Yeah. A girl that gets a game every 20 years. Again, she should really be the face of Nintendo over Princess Peach. Look at how badass Samus looks.
Dude, the shoulder, the big shoulder pad, and that's super dope.
The gun cannon. It just works. Number 6 on your list, Casino, Diddy Kong.
Yep. And this is solely because Diddy Kong Racing. Fucking love Diddy Kong Racing. such a great game, and I'm not a Donkey Kong fan. Never have been.
You're gonna hate my list.
Huh?
You're gonna hate my list. You're gonna hate my list if you're not a Donkey Kong fan.
I'm not a Donkey Kong
I love
fan.
Donkey Kong.
Oh,
He's
I
my
do too.
main in Super Smash Bros. I love him.
Donkey Kong is great. When I play Mario Super Sluggers, my entire team is filled up with all of the Kongs. I love that series. I used to play Donkey Kong 64, which was always fantastic. I mean, playing as Diddy Kong in that, he has the 2 peanut guns, which is dope as shit, by the way, which is another reason I think Diddy Kong is great. Also, he kind of keeps Donkey Kong grounded for the most part, and I like that. Like I used to watch the show, big fan.
Show underrated. That was
underrated.
a good show.
Very underrated. I mean, Funky Kong is fantastic as well. He was close to making my list. But Diddy Kong, out of all the Kongs, he's my favorite. He's by far my favorite.
I feel like we also have to do a top 10 like obscure Nintendo characters list.
Oh god,
because we're going real mainstream with our list.
I said Funky Kong.
But that's what I'm saying. If we did an obscure one, or like not obscure, but just lesser known, I feel like Funky Kong would make both of our list. Next up, now this is
He uses a surfboard in the Mario Super Sluggers for baseball bats. Dope.
Now this is really the only one I have an issue with on your list because
and I can back
technically not a Nintendo character. He's owned by Rare, which is now an Xbox property casino.
Okay,
but
now
Banjo-Kazooie at number 5.
Now, but I played this back when it was on the N64. Okay.
Yeah, but he was never a Nintendo character.
I don't care. I don't care.
This isn't like you put Birdo on here. This should have been Birdo. Your number 5 should have been Birdo. Birdo. Spoiler alert, in the Mario Galaxy movie, Birdo shows up. And
okay.
I was like, whoa, that's Birdo.
Well, I will say this. When I looked on 3 different sites just to make sure I can remember all these characters, right? And on all 3 sites, they had Banjo and Kazooie part of Nintendo. So just saying.
I'm going to ask Google. Keep going.
Okay. Well, first off, fuck Banjo because he can't do anything by himself. Like he's a dumb bear. And literally every single thing cool that he can do in the game, it's all Kazooie. It's all Kazooie. So,
I mean, it says no, Banjo-Kazooie are not Nintendo characters. They are owned by Microsoft Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they ever?
So, no.
All right. Well,
they were
fuck
never
this.
one.
All right, Birdo. Moving on. Just fucking moving on.
Let's go
moving on.
to
Just moving on. More. Go to 4. We got to go through these. My wife's gonna be home in a second.
Number 4, Link. I didn't know if you meant Kid Link or regular Link, so I put both of them.
I mean Link. Just Link in general.
He has become my new favorite Smash Bros. Character. I love.
He's
Link.
fantastic.
He's
Link's
great.
always
Anybody
been
with
great.
a sword. Anybody with a sword that's not related to Fire Emblem, I like.
Okay.
I don't really like Fire Emblem.
Fair enough.
But Link.
Link. I mean, we did our top 10 favorite games. Obviously, Ocarina of Time made my top 10 list. I love Link. Love the character. Green is my favorite color. You'll find that coming up, and then
That's why you're such a big Eagles fan. Keep going.
I've always just liked the whole story of Link, and I always find it funny whenever you watch like spoofs on YouTube or whatever, and it's always Zelda being like, "Where are you? Why aren't you coming to save me?" And it's like Link off like killing chickens and hitting pots and shit, and I find it funny every single time. Link, great character. The games are fantastic, and that's why it's one of Nintendo's top. Outside of Mario, I would say Zelda franchise is up there as, one of, if not the best.
Next up, Casino, your number 3. We're in the top 3 now. Yoshi.
Play that character in always my go-to character in every Mario game. I love Yoshi. I played plenty of Mario games with you. Yoshi is my character. He's green, which is awesome. Yoshi's great. And yeah, I mean, it's a fucking dinosaur, dude. As a kid, it's just like, who do you want to be? Do you want to be this toad? This pompous, dumb Mario character who treats his brother like shit, or do you want to be the super cool dinosaur? And I'm going to go with super cool dinosaur every time.
I do always forget he's a dinosaur. It is, but again, Yoshi.
How can you forget he's a dinosaur? Didn't you watch the Super Mario Brothers movie back in the day? Come on.
I did. I always hate Yoshi.
By the way, that is one of my guilty pleasures of life. Is I actually really enjoy how shitty that Super Mario Brothers movie is live action. It's so bad and so good at the same time. I love every second.
It is so bad it's good.
I love every second of it. So there was our family cabin, you know, I've told you we had that. So down in the village from where our cabin is, there used to be this video stop, VHS store. Obviously that doesn't exist anymore, but we would always go down and we rent 1 or 2 movies for the weekend. And I always picked that movie, and I would always have to like take it out and go, because like nobody ever touched it. So yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Your number 2. Also, never been a fan of Yoshi. Don't like him.
Okay.
Hate him as a Smash character. He just moves so weird.
Yeah.
Number 2, Luigi. Oops. Luigi.
Yeah, it is Luigi, and that's because I've always playing with my older brother. I was always Luigi. He might be a big reason why green is my favorite color. I don't know. It just kind of lines up, and I like Luigi. He lives in a freaking haunted mansion, which is dope as shit. And, you know, he's always having to deal with his bitch ass brother telling him what to do, you know? So I'm a big fan of Luigi. He's always great.
And also voiced by Charlie Day, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Great voice casting. Love his voice much more than I like Chris Pratt's voice for Mario.
Oh, 100%.
Which again, and I feel like Luigi has really had a resurgence as everybody's favorite Mario brother.
100%.
Your number 1, I don't know if you knew this or not, Casino, but my number 1 and our friend Brad's number 1 we've been debating this for, I mean, at this point, over 20 years, maybe 30 years at this point. Who's the better character? And you sided with Brad because Brad's favorite Nintendo character of all time is your number 1, which is Kirby.
Yes.
And he's not on my top 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever play this game?
Kirby?
Yeah.
Me and my son just played and beat Kirby in the Forgotten Lands, the one that's on Nintendo Switch. That game is fantastic.
Okay.
It's great.
So
I love that game.
I played Kirby back in the day when it was still on, not even the Game Boy Color, just the regular fucking Game Boy.
Kirby in Dreamland or whatever.
Yes.
Yes.
That was great. But then
that game was
had
I did play
Kirby on the N64. Loved that game. And the reason why I love Kirby so much is because that character can be so many different characters, and it is so much fun. I mean, I almost put him on my top 10, but I'm like, it's just Kirby, but kind of not Kirby. I mean, Meta Knight, like, come on. Like, super dope. I am such a massive Kirby fan. He's a
tell you what.
He is a great character. He can be anything you want him to be. And there was times where I would play that game and on the N64, and I would just mix and match because, like, if you sucked up this guy and then this guy, you got this whole new character. And there was so many different variations of Kirby that you can be. Also, he was always my first pick until I got better with Pikachu, and then I stayed with Pikachu in the Smash Bros on 64. So always been a big Kirby fan, and he's just fun. He's adorable. He's cute, and yet he's a badass when he wants to be, and it's awesome. And those games are always fun. Every single Kirby game I have played, I have thoroughly enjoyed, and he can be so many different types of characters. He's not one-dimensional. He's 50,000 billion times dimensional because he can be anybody and everybody.
Yeah, and you've taken
in Smash Bros. He can be any character in Smash Bros.
I know. And in real life, you've taken off after Kirby by you always suck many different people up to try to gain their abilities because you think that's how it works. So this is how you live your life. With
I need to be a really good mixologist. I'm coming over tonight.
I'll get the private rooftop bungalow. I'll start.
No, I've already told you I'm going to make those calls. You're good.
Oh, there you go. I will say on my list, I have 2 Kirby characters that are not Kirby. So stay tuned for Monday for my end of the top 10 list. List way better than Casino's.
And by the way,
mine has
Mario-
actual Nintendo characters. Other than that, Casino, I mean, maybe the best show we've ever done. We have also had continual over 100 viewers on this episode from start to finish, which we've done very rarely on the show. So thank you to everyone who stayed this whole show. I'm so sweaty. I just got really worked up on this episode. But like, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. Follow us on X. It's under Casino. Only Sportscast is what we are on X. YouTube.
Yes, Banjo and Kazooie were originally considered Nintendo characters during their inception and debut on the Nintendo 64. Suck my... I don't know. I guess since we're scissoring, I don't know. Suck it.
And on that note, follow us on
Family
Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, Only Sports Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. We will, honestly, if this Dianna Russini and Mike Vrabel, if more of this story comes out, I'll do a solo show for 3 hours about it on Friday. This is like Christmas to me.
They came out in Diddy Kong Racing in 97, and then they had Banjo Kazooie 98, and Banjo Tooie in 2000, and then Microsoft bought them back in 2002. Acquired Rare. So you know what? I was right. Suck it.
You're not right. And they've never been a, what is it? They've been a Rare property. Rare worked with Nintendo, but they were never a Nintendo property. Rare was then bought by Microsoft, which makes him a Microsoft property.
They debuted on the Nintendo, so they're subcontracted. Okay,
just everybody in your mind, flip Birdo for Banjo and Kazooie at number 5.
Birdo sucks.
Birdo's not on my list. It's just fun to say Birdo.
Birdo sucks.
All right, we really have to.
Or sucks, or blows, or whatever with the eggs.
Yeah,
like,
she shoots eggs.
She shoots eggs, so she doesn't suck. Yeah. Well, does she? No, does she suck it in first and then shoot them out? I don't know.
To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not a big
Mario
Birdo person.
Got to go play Mario Tennis again. Got to figure that out.
But this has been the Only Sports Podcast. Follow us wherever you get your podcast. YouTube and Spotify for the video. Also video on Rumble as well. So, and X. So there's our videos.
Vrabel. I'm hoping, buddy. I'm hoping.
Also, this we have over 200 views of this episode on X alone. So this
thanks,
is
you guys.
By far our most watched episode on X. So go follow us over there. I'm Will. That's Casino. This has been the Only Sports Podcast, where we spent a total of 10 minutes talking about sports.
Yeah. And maybe one of these days, hopefully Monday, we'll get your we'll get your top 10. But you said we'll start a new top 10 then. Let's do mine, and let's finally do the AHL and the minor leagues for the NHL.
Yes, we'll finally do that as the next top 10 list started on Monday. So big show Monday. We'll see you then. I'm Will. That's Casino. Only Sports Podcast. Adios.